Welcome back to Dublin&Dragons, Castle of Liquid Shadows. I'm Axel and I'm going to be your dungeon napster for this session. Let's get started. Do some quick introductions, starting with you.
My name's Amy and I play Lanius. I am Ali and I play Keiko.
I'm Katie and I play Akika.
I'm Orla and I play Kella.
I'm Cormac and I play Basher.
I'm Chris and I play Ged.
When last we left our illustrious heroes who still don't have a party name, get on that, folks.
Pigeon Slayers.
Pigeon Slayers, alright. Weird flex, but okay. They had just slain...
Pigeons.
4,701.
Yeah.
4,697.
Because 4 of them survived.
And they're perched on me.
I'm
surprised they stayed on when I
Fuck those
was hitting their friends with the staff of withering.
Oh, they were
but
totally there for the ride. They were
Oh,
like, yeah, beat those pigeons over the head, it's great!
Can I just say, can they just be on Basher permanently for the rest of the game? Because
That was the
it's perfect. I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Not ravens. Just
They're magical
pigeons.
items. They're pigeons of permanence.
Just you have hair dye. Just dye them black. It's fine.
Yeah, there you go. Make them more aesthetic.
Oh.
Please don't die animals. That's cruel.
I'm not gonna die the pigeons.
When
I'm just
last we left our heroes, they had slain thousands and thousands of pigeons and met Princess Morinth, who told them that there were demons in Castle Jackhaven and that General Victus might or might not be behind what's going on. In exchange for her key to the Rose Garden, Princess Morinth wants a scale from the Guardian of the City.
And that isn't Victus.
No.
He's Dragonborn.
Oh, no,
So,
no,
okay.
that's not it.
That's how I interpreted first.
So, can you imagine?
Okay.
Or
You don't know that!
No. But Lanius must know who the Guardian of the City is.
He doesn't. He's never heard this before.
Oh, no.
But you know everyone.
Are we still
I
talking?
know, that's why he's so shocked.
You guys are on the walk back to, or I mean, if you want to take a Lewis wagon, you can take a Lewis wagon, but you can walk from here to the Stag's Head with the Stag's Arse. I need to say that every time because
Yes.
otherwise I'm just going to say the Stag's Arse because that's what I'm more used to saying. You guys are on the journey back to the inn for the night because night has fallen.
Yeah.
You spent a long time in Siobhan Fraser's house.
And then, of course, the pigeon killing.
The
took a
pigeon
while.
killing.
yeah.
The pigeon killing was the gutsier afternoon, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'd say we drew a bit of a crowd.
Yeah.
That was unintentional, I promise.
Yeah, so I guess we're heading back. It occurred to me at the end of the last episode that we did that whole sequence about dyeing our hair in Siobhan Fraser's house, and I don't think we actually clarified why we've been dyeing our hair this
You
whole time.
haven't. Do you want to?
Actually, because we talked to you guys about it before the episodes, but we didn't actually talk about it at any point on camera, I don't think.
My character Basha is Drow and Orla is half Drow, so we both have the very distinctive white hair. And from her childhood outside the temple, Basha doesn't think people like Drow very much, and has from her world-weary wisdom she had when she was outside the temple, so about a 10-year-old, she was like, I know, if I dye my hair a different colour, it'll be grand. Well, no, she's a very paranoid person, so she was like, dye my hair and just walk around kind of like this. She tried to convey this to Kala, and I think Kala has only absorbed the dye hair part.
Just doing the whole copy your sister thing because it's cool.
Yeah, and Calla looks a little less Drow anyway, so the unfortunate thing about this plan is
Yes.
actually that works.
Yeah.
As far as Calla's concerned,
Yeah.
with her hair dye, Calla just looks like a dark-skinned half-elf.
Yes.
So totally gets away with it.
Basha does not.
Not so much.
No.
Yeah, you're grey. You're
Sort of
Good
grayish,
attempt.
purple brown.
Yeah.
Good attempt.
She tried to demonstrate when they were kids with little stick figures. Some of them were
All the dolls had torches and pitchforks. So,
very important you remember those.
Yeah, there was a little rhyme. It was like, they come at night, torches alight, murder you in your sleep. I don't remember what sleep was.
That's not very good at rhyming.
Yeah, you don't know much about sleep either because you're elves. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's down in the West Country.
Yeah. That's what Westmead's like. We're gonna have so many angry Westmead people who go on to this.
I have
Well, they
only
wanna be
said
angry,
nice
they
things
should be
about how
less
grim
racist.
Westmead is.
They know it's grim. Like, come on.
Yes. Okay.
It's not their fault either. This country's gone to the doggies. So, last time,
Oh yeah.
Princess
HP.
Marth. Oh, actually, yeah, you should roll for your HP because
Yay.
we leveled up.
Level
Everybody is level 4 now because they killed enough pigeons to level up. It's the equivalent of
It was that one
grinding.
pigeon. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 1.
Oh,
Boo.
fun
What do I roll?
time.
I will tell you
You
now.
roll
when
a
I roll.
D8 and add your Constitution modifier.
Boo.
I rolled a 1. Can I re-roll?
No.
You have lucky.
Plus, you know.
Use
I
lucky
will
for
tell you now.
that.
Hang on.
You
One is a
can, you
D8.
have it.
I got a +3 to my
Yeah.
HP.
Did you roll
I'm
yours?
gonna look
No.
that up
Do you wanna
later.
roll
I'm
first?
gonna find
Okay.
out if you can use lucky to re-roll your hit points.
Yeah, it's actually, yeah.
5 plus 2, so
7.
7.
That's pretty robust. Good job.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
look.
worse. Sorry.
Oh, that tough feed is looking really appealing right now.
I told you. I didn't take it, but I told you.
Yeah.
7 plus 4.
That's 11. Nice job.
6 plus.
I think I still have the least hit points, right?
Well, you're a wizard, so that's...
Yeah, that makes sense for you.
I
I
know.
have 23 hit points.
Don't tell me that.
That's not great.
I mean, you're meant to know. You're the dungeon master.
No, I like the surprise of when I've accidentally killed someone.
You're not gonna remember how much damage you've done halfway through the match.
That's
It's
very...
fine.
I can barely keep track of the people that are supposed to be fighting you, let alone the damage they're doing.
I did add to my dex instead of my intelligence though, so now my armor class
Went
is
up by a
a
whole one.
fancy 12.
Yeah.
Little less squishy.
No, I did get so many things beefed up because I got that dex bonus.
So
I choose,
yeah,
like
like
being
that
Yeah.
straight, I
stands
choose to
out.
believe that
Yeah.
climbing up, like down that tree made me really more aware of my physicality.
Yeah.
I'm now a little more dexy.
I have no explanation for the +1 that I got to intelligence, though. That makes no sense. I just know more about history now.
I am-
We heard
I
a
am
lot of
more so.
stories.
We did.
We talked
We
to a
did.
lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm learning about politics. I'm learning about the world.
does everybody have all their skills ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're all so prepared. I love it.
Yeah.
So, in your conversation with Princess Marth, you learned of the existence of 2 people that you did not know about previously. You learned about the guardian of the city, presumably a person.
Someone with scales.
Not entirely sure. Someone that definitely has scales or has access to scales.
Yes.
You also learned about the Ace of Clubs,
Yes.
who is and has
A murder boy.
the unfortunate a murder person. You don't.
Yes,
you
true.
don't.
Well, boy with an eye.
Murder boy with
Yeah,
an
it
eye,
has an eye.
a Mackle boy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'm a boy.
You learned about the Ace of Clubs, who is General Victus's personal assassin, and
His PA,
learned-
if you will.
His PA. Oh my! Take.
Yeah.
I'm giving you
Oh, no.
inspiration.
Yay!
For that was well said.
I had inspiration that whole last game and you never used it.
Save
I don't
it.
actually know
Save
what
it.
I don't know what it does.
It lets you roll advantage on a roll.
Oh, handy.
Yeah, so yeah, hold on to it.
Hold on to it. It'll be important later.
Until one of us has died.
So, anybody know anything about either the Guardian of the City or the Ace of Clubs that they want to share?
I'm a little concerned by this scale part. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to panic people out. But like, I mean, if we were really lucky, it's just some dragonborn person. But then,
Yeah,
like,
what if it's a dragon?
why would they give us one of their scales? What if it's an actual dragon?
It could be an actual dragon.
It could be balancing scales.
I was thinking that as well.
That's optimistic.
I mean,
I like that interpretation.
Let's look on the right side
I
of
mean,
things.
I like that. I'm gonna go with that too.
I
That
mean,
seems
Lanny,
nice.
in your line of work, you know a lot of accountants, or
I do.
We'll just take all
are
the
any of
scales
your
from all of the
accountant
and-
friends
No.
particularly
No,
Guardian-y?
no, they're all very small and very weak.
Okay.
I could destroy them with my hands tied behind my back.
Have you ever crushed someone with your face?
Because I love that mental image of you with your hands behind your back.
We don't know each other well enough for me to tell that story, but maybe someday.
Oh
There's a
my
story,
god!
though.
Wow.
Oh, we're getting that later.
She's not old enough to hear that.
No.
Tell you when you're old.
Okay, well, if it's something powerful enough to be called guardian of a city this big, maybe the university might know, because they might have archives or something.
Wait, it's the next day. So I could go to the library because it's open because it's not full moon anymore.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
Yeah, it's open.
We probably could have just asked Morinth who the guardian of the city is.
She wouldn't have told you. Like,
Okay,
spoiler
that's
alert, no.
We asked, she said no.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We have to find this out ourselves.
Alright, so let's rest for the evening and then
go to...
Tomorrow?
Yep.
we'll hit the books.
Alright,
Alright.
it's late,
Yes.
but it's not that late. Let's crack out the carousing table.
Yay!
Are you all familiar with the concept of carousing?
No.
Great! Carousing is literally drinking, gambling, sex, drugs, violence at random. You roll on a table and I tell you what you got up to for the night. It is optional. You do not have to participate if you feel like Basha would not be up for some carousing. By all means, sit it out.
You could just roll, and if you don't like it, say, no, that didn't happen.
No, that's not how this
No,
works.
okay.
As much
There
as
we
you
go.
would like it. As much as you would like it.
There's nothing
That's like the nice
prohibitively
DM ending.
bad on the table.
Yeah.
While I...
Do you want me to do a roll for Cormac?
I
As
would...
opposed to Basha?
I mean, that would be very interesting because I think Basha is going to spend the evening writing a very strongly worded letter
To the Monsignor.
to the Monsignor of the Raven Queen because of the of what she's just heard.
Corruption in the church! Why
Yes.
thought it?
Why
Yeah.
isn't that in the carousing table?
Yes, strongly.
Is that a carousing for you then?
I suppose that is. She's going to use some very colourful language.
And I lend you my
Yes.
sharp quill to make that
Yeah.
accented font.
Yes.
It's not,
Bring out
it's
the
not
angry
written
ink.
in ink, it's literally like scratched into the page.
You have to hold it up to the light to read.
We sign it in blood.
Alright,
Yeah,
you,
that's just standard
blood.
practice. Yeah.
You've got so much pigeon blood left over.
you guys arrive back at the Stag's Head Twin Stag's Arts. There's no brawl on tonight. Fjordur is still cleaning a place up from last night, but you have the opportunity to carouse. All in favour of carousing say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
I wait till Basha goes upstairs.
Oh, I'm not gonna drink, I'm just gonna sit down and cry.
I'm gonna rock over my notes in preparation for the library tomorrow. I think I have some study to do while you're writing that letter, but I think it's a really important letter to write.
Gotta do it behind the bar.
Basha is far too grumpy and focused on the letter to be
She's
like,
already in there.
I need paper.
Oh, here,
Yeah.
and you can take my good quill, and you just head right upstairs. You get that. This is an important letter, and I support you.
Yes. So, what time will I see you up there?
Sometimes I get lost in the book, but as soon as I finish my chapter.
Okay, so 11 o'clock.
It's doable.
Doable.
Depending on what you're running.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go have
Let's see how it goes.
I'm gonna do something real fun, and I'm gonna go in alphabetical order, so we'll start with Akika.
Oh my god, what does the bird
Roll a
do?
d12.
D12. I get to use a D12.
I specifically wrote it on a d12 because I'm like, I like it. But roll a d12.
They're
There's
lovely.
so much possibility.
Yeah. Okay. 10.
10. This one's really boring for you because
Oh, no.
you wake up in an. Oh no, actually, it's really good.
Oh. What is it? Should I be worried?
We'll get back to that.
I gotta
roll
wake
me
up
a
in
d12, please.
9.
You got exceptionally drunk and agreed to buy a round of drinks for the whole bar.
Yay!
You lose 15 gold pieces.
I have 9.
You owe the bar 6 gold pieces. You owe the bar 6 gold pieces worth of tankard washing, and you spend the small hours of the morning washing tankards.
While exceptionally drunk.
Bye, wizard hat.
Hi.
Oh, gee, get. Roll me a d12, please.
9.
You've also got
Yeah, roll again because that's another round for the bar, so I'm gonna do some mix.
3.
You knocked me over.
I was drunk.
This is
Yeah, you
like
probably
this
did,
is
to be
this is kind of a normal night for Ged. Ged stays up really, really, really late drinking an awful lot of Callous fruit and drinks. and about halfway through just kind of starts crying about the state of his life.
Oh,
yeah, that sounds normal to me.
Yes.
This is sensible because actually last episode I promised I would buy him a drink.
Yeah.
For getting all washed up.
Because you were very drunk, you bought him a lot of drinks.
Yeah.
You were like, I'm round for the whole bar.
It's like you've heard someone say around for the whole bar at some point in your life and you don't really know what
I
it
know what
means.
the worst part of this is when Basher comes down to look for me, I'm washing dishes and comforting a crying person, so I look like I've been behaving really well.
I was more expecting that Basher might get the rest of your bill.
No, just
Okay.
washing dishes.
Because I'm washing dishes and comforting a drunk person.
You're not responsible for your little sister's fuck-ups.
Actually, all evidence points to the fact that she is.
Yeah.
Sweet to hear.
I mean, you can take that upon yourself.
She
but
does.
Georgia is like, no, it's not your
no,
fault.
it's not necessarily she's responsible, but she does take it upon herself.
Yeah.
Ged, you gain 1 point of exhaustion for the day. Because you stayed up all night crying.
Oh.
Washing tankards, pat.
Keiko, it's your go.
I never went
Okay.
to a wizarding school.
That's a 9.
Lots of nines.
That's
there.
fine.
Yeah.
Roll again.
That's alright
Yeah,
for the bar.
It's a 6.
6. This is really appropriate because of that one video. Keiko, you started Kaylee in the bar.
Yay!
You get up onto the counter and you start doing that little tappy dance.
Oh yeah,
And-
if we do like the little do.
Yeah, like the band is into it, the band is
Yeah.
going 90. Like that Bowron has seen better days.
Yeah.
Beating the hell out of it.
Yay!
You and your tier for entertaining his tavern for the evening pays you 25 gold.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. That's really good.
And finally, Lanius, what did you go up to?
Oh, that's a 9. Another 9. Everyone
So
gets
weird.
exceptionally
Stop
wrong.
losing money.
2.
Lanius, you set up a poker racketeer
Yeah.
and you fleece about 5 different people of all of their worldly possessions and you gain 65 gold.
Nice.
And an antique gold necklace from some poor hooker.
Oh, doesn't work.
It's not cursed, I promise.
You put it on your face first.
I need to put stop putting on like random pieces of clothes.
Especially when I'm
Yeah.
I curse everything.
Cal does a quick detect magic from across the bar when he went
It's not magic.
You have that?
Setting up the ritual with like different.
Well, I could have cast it for with a spell slot.
It's
Just like different glasses and
Yeah.
Can I find some floor money?
Yeah, roll investigation for 4 money with disadvantage because you're really drunk and can't see because you've been crying.
Alright.
D20 doesn't
D20
roll.
out.
Yeah, so roll 2.
17.
And 16.
Oh,
Wow. Not bad.
Okay,
Oh, sorry, 17 and 15, sorry.
still. What's your investigation? I guess like 0.
3.
3. Okay.
Not bad, not bad. 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good for like 15 gold.
Nice.
Yeah!
I bought you 5 gold worth of drinks and you found 15 gold on the floor. You
Well, it's one
absolute git.
Keiko didn't manage to gather up, but that was thrown at
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
I was under the table for the poker
You're-
racket.
You're dancing on the bar and Gez is on the ground under you like
and you're just like a big poker on the bar. It's like look weird.
crying and grabbing.
It's just
gold.
crying and
grabbing gold.
Lani's was wearing like 3 jackets because it was strip poker.
Yeah.
What happened to my girlfriend?
Yeah, what happened to her girlfriend?
You all eventually, very drunkenly, except for Basha, who's been really good, stagger off to bed.
Oh, you don't know how strongly worded this letter is.
I expect that on my desk on Monday morning. I am the Monsignor. Guys, you get about 10 minutes sleep. The rest of you get enough to
Yeah.
constitute a long rest because I'm not that mean.
Yay, full hit points.
Kika, the bed you wake up in is not your own.
Oh no.
Lanius, what do your pajamas look like?
Oh no.
Lanius doesn't wear pajamas.
Oh no. Kika.
Oh my My dear sweet lovebird,
Oh,
you
no.
wake up next to a very tall, very naked barbarian.
And like,
What do your pajamas look like?
I mean, I think she'd just be still in her clothes because she was clearly very drunk. She just like picked the wrong room. And like, see, because she's so used to like just being cuddly with you, she'd
Yeah.
be like an automatic
Yeah.
cuddler as well. So you just wake up with like a teddy bear 'cause she's really small as well.
Lannius doesn't sleep. Lannius trances, so by the time this happened, he was fully aware of what was going on.
Oh no.
Just let it happen.
It's like there's a small bird just here, okay.
So,
It's Sharon, asshole.
so Akiko wakes up, I assume, freaks out a bit.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, nothing happened.
This isn't, wow, okay.
You walked in and you were all cuddles and smiled and you just didn't want to
Yeah.
go anywhere. I didn't have the heart to wake
Could you put on something?
No, I couldn't.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
I'll see you
Wow.
later. You're very soft.
So are you. Thank you.
Okay, so because Keiko's a light type, she'd be up with the sun. So I would have woken up with no Akika next to me.
And that doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen. So there would be a very
Oh, when
distraught.
lovebirds get separated, they die.
I feel like they should have had advantage on that roll because they have like a homing instinct.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna like shamble
Like,
through
what
the
wrong?
corners.
She was drunk.
I'm just gonna like try and find the sun because I know that that's where Keiko's gonna
We
be.
had like 6 puchins each. Like,
Yeah.
carousing is heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once Keiko woke up and realised there was no Akika there, she would have gone wandering the halls going, Akika! Akika!
I'm just gonna hear her just start tweeting.
That should be up relatively early because she's fine.
Yeah, and then Callum would be up because we get up at dawn as well.
Yeah.
We'd be getting up at dawn
What?
to pretend she also wanted to be up at dawn. Like, let's do some prayers.
Yeah.
Doing a bit of a pray.
Yeah.
You hear his highly distressed bird song as well.
You hear highly distressed birds in the
Uh,
hallway.
What's up,
Yeah.
Basha?
how was your evening?
I helped out downstairs a bit. So I ended up I did some dishes. I was comforting Ged. Ged was actually having a bit of a weep.
I heard.
The weeping. Yeah, no, that was a big part of the evening actually.
Yeah,
the weeping.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
So, you know, I'm gonna buy a round means?
I think that would depend on what round thing it was.
How much money do you spend?
I think it could be a ball, or a wheel, or
How much money did you spend?
Yeah.
All of it.
I
don't know.
don't owe any more money. Is an important part of the story.
You know, before we left the temple, we didn't owe anybody any money anyway. How much money did you spend?
Technically, I spent 8 gold.
She's not wrong.
She's not wrong, no.
How much money do you have left?
That would be no.
An ecumenical matter.
What's important though, what's
Sorry.
important, Basha, is that you've always told me, and I've always thought you were so wise for saying this, is that material possessions are a distraction from our understanding of spiritual matters. So I just really felt like that was so true last night.
So I got rid of all my gold.
I needed to be closer to the Raven Queen, and so I spent all my gold.
I'm poisoned.
I spent all my gold until I thought I was gonna die, and then I stopped.
Can I hit her in the head with her own spell book?
Oh my god.
Do you want it to be lethal or non-lethal?
Just enough that, given how sore her head must be, that it is uncomfortable.
Okay, so non-lethal.
Yeah.
damage. Roll to hit. Roll with add your strength modifier.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, her strength modifier is 2.
17 plus
19.
19.
17 plus 19.
No.
Let me get right
Plus
on
two,
it. I mean, your armor class is what, a grand total
12.
of 12.
Yeah. And I didn't give you Shield of Faith this time.
I assume not.
You get a resounding thwack from your own spellbook.
That's. I feel like you're really not taking my philosophical argument into account, but okay, that's fair.
Basher begins to raise his belt.
Okay.
She's gonna bash her.
She's
gonna
Yeah. Anyway. And then I could look at her and say, like, are you okay?
I can't find Akika. She wasn't there.
I saw her. She was fine.
Where? Where was she?
I think we were on the floor.
Okay.
Oh, we were looking after Ged. He was on the floor.
Oh, but where after that? She didn't come back.
Oh,
to
we
the
came
room.
upstairs at the same time. I saw her go in a door and fall asleep.
It wasn't my room.
She might have just fallen asleep on the floor somewhere.
Akika.
I join in. Akika.
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 No, that's my
Did you
line.
get your
I say.
dinner?
What? You all shut up, I'm trying to sleep.
You hung over again.
Yes!
I'm just gonna like come wandering
Very.
down a corridor, just get tweaking.
I run to Akika and just hug her tight.
Oh.
Where were you? I was worried.
I got lost.
All night?
Yeah.
How did you get lost all
I
night?
found a bed. And I thought, I found you.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay. Okay.
You're here now, that's okay.
Okay. God, I saw things.
What?
Oh God, I saw things.
What things? What did you see?
Oh, I saw things.
Well, what things?
Oh, things I did not want to see.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Lanius.
Yeah.
Morning.
Oh.
Do you want to roll your d12 for that?
Oh no.
I don't think she knew what I meant.
Big money.
You want to know Emmys? Oh my god!
Okay.
He's a big B with a little D.
I didn't see that many things, so you know.
I mean, judging by that roll, you didn't see it at all.
Yeah.
The usual breakfast of scrambled eggs on toast is served, and you are ready to face the day. Some of you more ready than others.
Hi there, and thank you for watching Dublin&Dragons. I won't interrupt for too long. I'm just here to tell you a little bit about battlebards.com. If you like our theme music or how the show sounds as a whole, then you should check out where we get our sounds from, battlebards.com. They have an amazing catalogue of ambient sound, background music, spell sound effects, and NPC dialogue that can take your game or podcast to a whole new level. Don't forget to use the coupon code Jackhaven to get 20% off your purchases. Alright, let's get back to the show.
Alright, Pigeon Slayers. What's the plan?
Was that
for
actually
the
gonna
day?
catch? Because I
I don't know.
It's a placeholder.
I guess pigeon botherers.
No, that sounds like
that's
they
much
did something
worse.
different.
That's much worse.
That's a euphemism.
Is it? Really?
Yeah,
I did
no.
not know.
I mean, it wasn't before, but it definitely is now.
It's not as bad as pigeon fanciers.
That is a problem. Like,
No, it's a real
I
thing for
know.
pigeon racers, but it sounds worse.
It's very awkward.
Yeah.
Shall we catch a Lewis to the university then?
Yes, please.
Yes. Sure.
Oh.
1 copper. Oh, I'll cover you here. 2 copper.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You are deposited rather unceremoniously outside the University of Infinity. The doors are open.
She's gone!
Kalaka's vast spaces retreat and is in.
Naruto run into the library.
The doors are open and the tourists are swarming. The place.
The elbows are out.
The place is packed.
Yeah.
It's also very well signposted, so you find your way to. I assume everybody's going to the library.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have to elbow way through our queue, like the queue for that one fucking
Come on,
book.
get the library will be
Yeah.
quiet.
You find your way to the library fairly easily because the whole place is really nicely signposted in 3 different languages:
Which languages?
Common, Dwarven, and Elven.
Okay, so I speak two.
You can read 2/3 of the sign. The library is this just grand, sweeping hall that takes up half of the university, and it's filled with shelves and shelves and shelves of books in every colour and thickness and smell that you can imagine. The whole place smells like old books, but there's like distinct hints of thyme and lavender and orange and different things coming from different sections of the library. And there are, scattered about the place, there are all of these alcoves where there are people in brightly coloured robes sitting and studying, and there is a big old sign that says "Quiet in the library."
The only noise coming out of Cal is the hyperventilation.
Roll to hyperventilate.
I don't know what I rolled for that.
A d20.
I got a
1.
You stop breathing.
You stop breathing and pass it on the floor.
Dies.
You're burned!
Cal just fucking dies.
Calla has a very noisy fit. And
Okay, it's okay.
a disgruntled looking halfling with like a tonsure cut comes over. He's like dressed in like brown robes and a tonsure cut, and he comes over and he just goes,
I'm gonna pass your brown paper back to Brand. I don't know where I got it.
also no whispering, because like as much as you want to whisper, you don't have to.
Stays whispers. Yeah.
It's all from this point forward. I'm assuming that you're communicating in whispers
Yes.
for the benefit of the recording software. Let's talk.
Yes.
Okay. History? Should we start with?
Yes.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the Library of Infinity. My name is Maxwell Mudman. I'm the head librarian here. Can I help any of you?
We are looking for something about a guardian of the city.
Ah, you're one of those people.
Mm-hmm.
Digging up secrets you shouldn't be digging into. We have a section for that.
Okay, that's convenient.
Is it specifically labelled secrets you shouldn't dig into?
No, it's labelled pre-war Jackhaven lore.
Fair.
That's pretty good too.
And do all your categories rhyme?
Most of them.
Good.
Don't make me do it. I don't have them prepared. Maxwell Mudman leads you on a wild goose chase through the corridors and corridors upon corridors of this library. I need you guys to roll intelligence checks to see if you remember the way back out.
Oh no.
Oh,
We're all stupid.
I got a natural 20.
Hey!
Calla's fine.
I got 12 plus 13.
1.
Did you roll another one?
Yes!
Yes.
11.
So,
That's a 10.
1.
Not only
13.
am I memorizing the route, I am memorizing all the section labels. So you're gonna have to make up some rhyming section labels.
So
later.
glad that the
Okay,
wizard got that.
What about the birds?
10.
11.
You guys have an okay idea. Basha, you've got
Plumbing
a
instinct,
more
it's okay.
okay idea because you can read some of the more obscure title names that are in different languages. Ged, you're drunk. Lannius, you're stupid. Calla, you're amazing.
And like I'm really looking.
You have this weird photographic memory when it comes to books and houses that books live in. And you are brought into the very depths of the University of Infinity's library, where you can tell from the layers of dust on the floor and the very few footprints that have tracked through them, this is not a place where people tread. And Maxwell Mudman points out a desk, points out the shelves, and says, anything on the Guardian of the City you will find here. If you need any help, call me. It may take me 10 minutes to get to you, but I will come.
Thank you.
And to leave.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna do the thing.
Right, let's look for books.
Guess what investigation is? It's another intelligence check.
That's okay. I'm
Sure.
fine to investigate.
I get overwhelmed
Okay.
because I only get a 10.
That's a 17.
You're hyperventilating.
Oh wow, that is like
11.
21.
I got a 3.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
You got a 3, Ged?
No, I got a
You
3.
got a 3, Basha?
I got 11
Yeah.
plus 3 investigation.
Okay, you got
That was a
14.
17.
17.
21.
My girl.
Yeah.
My good girl. Where's that plus 20?
See, I just pick up one book and start reading it from beginning to end rather than actually looking at all the books, and so I don't actually.
You just get lost
And you
immediately.
start sneezing from all the dust.
You find everything you need to know
Yay.
about the guardian of the city, except one.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Where they are.
Oh baby, she got it in one.
Yay!
You know that the guardian of Jackhaven, that's its title. Its name is Shogunai,
Shogunai?
and it is this monstrous dragon-shaped being
Oh.
made entirely of water.
Oh.
And it was summoned from the elemental plane of water when the first elven invaders came over to Jackhaven all those hundreds of years ago
Well, obviously
Okay.
didn't
In
fucking
order.
work, did it?
in order to help them take over the city.
Oh, it really did work. Never mind.
Ah.
It guards the city from the people who want to take it back.
Oh.
Oh.
Nobody has seen it since that war. And there were only maybe a handful of elves still living that participated in that war.
Okay.
Yes.
How old are you?
246.
Not that old then.
No, it's 500 years
It's a
ago.
very personal question, Cal.
Sorry, I was distracted by the numbers.
Well, I mean, I don't look it, do I?
You don't.
You find out that the instrument that was used to summon Shogunai to the
Right.
material plane was known as the Whistle of Satanta. Sorry. I'm sorry! It's what it's called!
Okay, here's the question. We're supposed to get a scale from this thing,
Yeah. It's made
but
of
it's made of water.
so it's a water scale.
It's a big fish.
I'm sure it'll make sense.
It's
Maybe.
not quite one of those things where like you
It'll
can
make sense when we
materialize
if we
physically.
see it.
Yes, I think
But
we
it,
should
like,
worry about finding
Yeah.
it
It
first.
really
Yeah.
oscillates between, like tangible and intangible depending on what it wants to
We'll,
be.
we'll see when we see it. If we see it, oh god, we might have to see it.
Okay, so in order to summon it, we need this Whistle of Satanta. So we need to find more on that.
We could look up that.
Is it by any chance a dog whistle?
No, it's a tin whistle.
Why am I
Look at
not
the corner.
Just go to your average tourist shop and just pick one.
Just come into,
Any old thing.
go into the third class down in Belvedere and take one of theirs.
Go into fantasy carols.
Fantasy Carols doesn't exist because they wouldn't give me a job. Don't put that in.
Oh my goodness.
No, we're keeping it.
Okay.
The Whistle of Satanta is very old. It's an old instrument.
Okay. Can I roll to try and find something on the whistle specifically?
Yes, I need you to roll two different things for this. One is a straight investigation check. The other is a performance check because it is a musical instrument.
Can I also do it?
Yeah, since we're all sharing information here,
So it's only a 10 for investigation anyway.
Okay, so you don't find any book.
Okay.
Yeah, can I?
Yeah, if people want to roll away.
That's 12.
Feel
Okay,
bad.
for investigation. Investigation.
17.
That's
Seven.
16 for
Plus 20.
investigation.
I also have 16 for investigation.
And
Where
that's
the
a
fuck
big
did
old
you
natty
get
one for
36 investigation from?
No,
I know what you meant.
Yeah, 20 investigation.
Okay. Anybody who got over 15, give me the performance roll.
That was a natty one.
A natty one. Hope you like that paper cut.
Oh
Roll a
3.
d4.
19.
That's a powerful
19 for
paper.
performance.
Nice.
Of course, your charismatic.
He's a warlock. Warlocks use charisma for
Yeah.
spells.
That's 4 for a paper.
You're gonna be like Ron Burgundy in the.
No, I'm more like that guy in the corner of the pub late at night
Yeah,
and
yeah.
starts going.
Ken just pulls the whistle of Satanta out of his pants, just like
I've had it the whole time!
You actually find probably one of the most recent books that is in here. It's about like famous Jackhaven instruments from decades and centuries gone. And there's a whole chapter on the Whistle of Satanta and how it used to be kept in a glass case above the main entrance hall to the Council of Jacks.
Used to be.
Until about 4 years ago, when it mysteriously vanished.
Of course.
Someone just up and stole it.
Great, hold on.
And it has not been seen since.
You try to work out if you
I had locate object, but I don't seem to have it now.
If it just happens to be just
Does locate object work off pictures?
If it's really well described, you
It's
can do
not.
it.
No one's seen this thing in a while.
in 4 years.
In 4 years.
Yeah.
But it's not described in any of the books, like physically described.
It's like vaguely described.
There's like a little drawing or something.
Yeah, there's a doodle. There's
Yeah.
literally a doodle.
But see,
in
with a
the
doodle I
margins.
could probably cast a spell, but I actually don't seem to have it prepared today anyway, so. It doesn't matter.
So, Council Jack's last place it was.
Okay, here's the question though. Why does the princess... I mean, I know it's like, to kind of like probably test her skill or something, but like, why do you think she needs it?
For protection.
Yeah.
If she can guarantee the
Yes,
Guardian's protection,
yes.
she can leave.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Also,
Yeah.
if we all die horribly to the demons, they will be very angry at her.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
But we won't be dead. So it's okay.
And under the category of things that aren't our problem anymore.
Exactly.
Living!
I mean,
Yes.
you're not wrong.
I would like to continue living
I'm
though.
so proud of you. Cal.
Ideally. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
So, last place was Council of Jacks, which isn't really a place we want to go to because they may be in on.
Well,
I mean,
they
it's-
certainly
yeah.
are.
And it's
not-
it's not there anymore, so.
It's
Yeah.
an old instrument and it's been stolen.
Who would have old instruments that might have been stolen?
Lanius, do you know any people who
Keyboard instruments that are stolen.
no, any musical aficionados of town?
What?
Not especially.
Oh, I have. Now, Lannis, this is going to sound like an insulting question. But it
Alright.
isn't. In that you deal with people who have debts, right?
Yes.
And people who have debts sometimes panic and try to sell their belongings.
Yes.
Do you know the kinds of illegal people who
You
sometimes...
were about to say fence!
I was, I'd say fence, but she doesn't know what a fence is. The kind of people who might buy stolen goods from people who were panicking and trying to pay off their debts?
I do. There are a few pawn shops in town, but none of them would be stupid enough to buy something as recognizable as this whistle.
But would it be recognizable, or would people just, you know what I mean? Like, would people actually know what it looked like? Or could you get away with it, maybe?
I mean, we don't have a clue what it
I
looks
don't
like.
know, because
so-
they check for magical effects on items. I would think it would stand out.
Lanius. Roll history.
Alright.
Let me just
Do I have
jog
anything in
your
that?
memory real quick.
No, I did not.
Please. Oh.
Great roll.
One.
Big money, no
One.
mummies.
You can do it. Hey!
Is it what?
13.
13. There is one person, not necessarily stupid enough, but erratic enough
Okay.
that something like that might slip under their nose. You know Garmondo Falk really well. Because you used to work for Garmondo Falk. You used to work in... Oh, I don't have anything highlighted here. Garmondo and Galdebrand's Fabulous Antiques.
That's great.
Yeah.
You know for a fact that Garmondo is a fence. And judging by his personality, he'd probably be quirky enough to take in something like that.
There is one person. He's an eccentric, you might say. I worked for him very briefly, until we had our creative differences. But it might be worth talking to him, as long as we don't mention the name of the item in particular, or what we need it for, because if he finds out that that is what he has, I don't imagine him giving it up anytime soon.
That seems to make sense to me.
Yeah.
But we can talk to him and see if he at least has any clue, because if he doesn't have it, he will know someone who might.
But if, just like hypothetically, like if you found out that you had a extremely important historical artifact that no one is going to want to buy because it's so important, like, would you want to keep it, do you think?
Well, see, here's the interesting thing, though, because maybe they might know it's powerful, but not know what whistle it is specifically. The same thing, I was thinking about the hat the other night. I cast Detect Magic on it, and because it was a hat with an illusion spell on it, my brain just automatically assumed that it was a hat of disguise, because most of the time you see a hat with an illusion spell on it, it's going to be a hat of disguise. So
Any fence worth their salt will hire someone who can cast Identify.
This is true, but if he's a little eccentric and greedy, maybe he just sees it as a summoning whistle. And it could be any kind of summoning whistle.
You know that Armando Falk is not worth his salt, Lanius.
I mean,
It's a fair point.
It's worth a try.
We can talk to him in any case.
Maybe he knows what it is, but he might just know it's a summoning whistle. So if we're just like, oh, a tin whistle that summons something.
Yeah, but for the record, if I had the whistle and I knew exactly what it did, I would keep it for emergencies.
True.
Yeah, big water dragon, good,
Also, I imagine the
Backup.
Jacks are really annoyed that it was stolen.
Yes. I can't imagine that they haven't put some effort into trying to find where it is.
On the other hand, if people don't really know what it is, it's possible maybe the Jacks don't know what it is, other than it's
They would
important.
know.
It is in this book.
It
but it doesn't look like anyone's been down here for a while.
But they know their research. They would understand what it is.
Okay, well, then let's go visit this pawn shop and see if he does have it.
Antique shop. Don't call it
Oh.
pawn shop.
Antique shop.
He
Okay.
will not be happy.
Okay, antique shop.
should know.
Good to know. Okay.
How do we get out?
Oh, we've got to go this way. We take a left at, the folklore and more lore.
Folklore and more.
Folklore and more. We take a left at folklore and more, and then we head up
Keep going.
towards
Keep going.
history and veracity, and then
History and mystery.
history and mystery.
There we
Even
go.
better. We then take a right at history and mystery, and then there's just straight past languages and bandages, and
I love it when players do my job for me.
No. Do you know what? Just lead on.
okay.
Yeah.
With no shortage of carefully guided directions from Kala, you guys make it out of the University of Infinity's library.
On the way out, I would like to stop one of the bulk up people and be like, is there a system though? If I come back, is there a library card I need to get? Do I need to be a student to use the library as it's public? Can I come back here anytime?
You can come back and read anytime, but you can't take books out of the library unless you're a student or registered with us.
How do you do the registration, just for future reference?
I would need to get your contact details and a drop of your blood.
That's doable. I'll be back. I'll be back. I've got plenty of that.
Hope you found what you were looking for.
Thank you.
Garmondo and Goldebrand's Fabulous Antiques is in the Jackhaven Centre of Commerce, which is only down the road.
Cool.
So you don't need to waste money on the Lewis.
Yay!
We do almost get hit by one though while we're on the way.
Give me Jack saves
Probably.
just for that.
Sorry.
Why do you say things?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
14.
I got a 13.
It's just a reality of living in the
11.
city.
Oh, you got a 19.
19.
18.
24.
13.
Why don't we roll this well normally?
Yeah. Well, that
I
would
rolled
have
for
been
my
an
dick
initiative
roll.
roll.
Nobody sustains Lewis damage.
But we just see this bicycle. Get one.
Oh jeez. I just
Your light was red, asshole!
Is Lewis damage like a distinct type of damage, like radiant damage, necrotic damage, Lewis
It's
damage?
4 steps.
Yeah, it comes as a
just can't
fine
do
in the
damage.
post for
Yeah.
not paying your fare. Goldebrand And it's Garmondo and Galdebrand's Fabulous Antiques is this rickety old shop that is set up next to a very new, very gentrified looking extension of the chain of I Will and Me Donut Hole donut shop. It's been there for a while, maybe. Lanny's, you know it's been here at least a decade. You've worked for them before. It's fine. It's a job. A job is a job is a job. And you step into the shop and a bell chimes above you. And the place is covered in a thin layer of just like the general dust and grime that gathers when you get hundreds of old things and put them in a very cramped room together. And there's this like...
It's like the elders meeting.
Monsignor slaps you.
In my mind!
Mind slappage. Monsignor's a mind player. Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Don't say such things about the Monsignor.
Like, I make the joke and duck, and I'm like, oh, wait, he's not here.
Then it just comes from the other side.
Why are you ducking?
Nothing.
Behind the counter, on top of there is a large case full of suspicious looking jewellery, behind that counter there is a thin... Ooh, is he thin? Is he thick? Is he dummy thick? Garmondo Falk is the 50-something human proprietor of Garmondo and Galdebrand's Fabulous Antiques, a respected pillar of the community.
But is he dummy thick though?
I don't know, do you want his ass to clap when you...
I mean, what do you go for that?
I mean, just for flavour, I think. Yes.
I don't know what that means.
That's for the best.
Yeah.
Okay. Basha also doesn't know what that means.
Yeah. Well, Calla definitely doesn't. That was all Orla.
And when you guys walk in, before he sees you, he's speaking off to the side, like he's talking to someone in the back of the shop. But he's speaking in such a low voice that nobody behind there would be able to hear it. And he's like, no, I didn't overcharge her. I didn't overcharge her. No, I didn't. Hi! Welcome to Garmondo and Galdebrand's Fabulous Antiques. I'm Garmondo. Can I help you with anything? Lanius.
Hello, you old goat.
Frankie faces, honey.
Can I help you with anything?
Do you have a musical instrument section by any chance?
I do have a musical instrument section.
Cool.
As it happens.
Yeah, if they're like magical instruments, that would be especially awesome.
There might be one or two put away there.
Oh, let's have a look. I
Yeah,
love
can we
these
take a
old
look?
ones.
Definitely put that one back there. It's fine. No, it's shh.
Are you alright, sir?
Fine. Yes, fine. Let me direct you over to the musical instruments. And he takes you like there's a staircase, like a really narrow. Like that's a health and safety issue. That staircase. It's that staircase. It's a glorified ladder.
Mm-hmm.
It takes you up into the like upper reaches of the shop, and in the back of that room, which is towards the front of the shop, but on the second floor, there is this like haphazard collection of half-broken violins, and there's a box full of tin whistles with the odd flute sticking out here and there. There's a really, really broken bodhrán in the corner, and there's a set of bagpipes that appears to be playing itself, but really, really quietly.
I would like to really, without drawing attention to myself, cast Detect Magic, but cast it as a spell, not a ritual spell. So I'll
The
use a spell
whole
slot.
place lights the fuck
Oh,
up
that's a lot.
with
Wow.
every school of magic imaginable.
I'm trying to look for conjuration in all the mess.
There's plenty of conjuration.
Anything in the box of tin whistles?
There's at least 6 tin whistles in there that are conjuration.
Can I pick them out?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, maybe one of these 6. But I'm like squinting like this because it's so bright.
We are planning a concert in aid of raising money for the local temple, and we need some tin whistles for our...
For the kids who can't play, you know.
Yes!
No, that's not gonna work. Is it?
I know she's weird. Don't be rude.
I'm going to be examining the bagpipes to look like just like we are browsing other instruments as well.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be like checking the around to see if it's fixable.
I kind of pull out the 6 that I get conjuration off, and I'm like, are any of these sort of summoning types?
Couldn't tell you. Don't know. They all look the same to me.
Oh, this last 10 minutes and my head hurts already.
How much do they cost
Yep.
each?
The plain
They're a bit
ones.
kind of, you know.
These 6 that I'm holding in my hands.
The plain ones would be about maybe 10 gold pieces each. The nicer looking one with the red lid, maybe 25. And that really nice blue one there with the dragons etched into it, that'd be about 200 gold pieces.
Yeah, if one of you that wasn't blinded could have pointed that out to me, that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
No, I'm not overcharging them. Shut up.
I don't know. I think you're kind of overcharging us a little bit for this, because that's like, I don't know. I mean, like, do you see how it's like a little bit dented here? If you see kind of around the thumb hole there.
Oh, that affects the sound an
Yeah.
awful lot.
I don't know.
Give me those persuasion rolls,
Yeah.
Burbos.
Yeah.
I'm good persuasion.
Oh, not 20!
I got 14.
I've been getting nat ones all game. I'm so happy. I mean,
suppose you have a point, and those claws, are they? They don't exactly.
yeah.
have
I mean, I'm
pads
like
on
that's
them.
not gonna work that great, you know.
Listen, I'll knock it down to 150, but that's the lowest I can go. It's a really nice piece.
It's very pretty, yeah. A lot of handiwork did go into it. I
Could
can
be prettier.
understand.
I mean, I've seen these before.
The dragon ones? Oh, really?
Yeah, totally. I
Oh.
mean, they sell them for, you know, maybe like 50 golds, like, you know, like over in, like, you know, the back of
Oh.
You're welcome to go to the back arse of Westmeath and buy it there if you want a fairer price, but 150 is the best I can do.
Well, you could offer them
They
the
don't
other
actually
deal.
have them. Yeah.
Can I, while you guys are discussing this, are you guys just, sorry, I'm so sorry. Do you have, any...
Is she okay?
Sorry, I have a
No.
light sensitivity issue.
You're both
Shit!
drow.
That was such a bad excuse!
Yeah, like, you have a mild one. I just there going like
trying
out of character. Given how much money he made last night, what if everybody just looks for floor money right now? Everybody.
Yeah, can we just like look around on the street for loose?
There are several valid ways of making money in Jackhaven. Floor money is one of them.
Okay, but
I found a €50 note on Hoth Hill once. Like, this is
it's valid.
Yeah.
It's valid.
Alright, so we
Would I
could
be-
go with my sword idea, or we could look for floor money.
Okay.
Would I
there's-
be aware of any of these other ways of making money in Jackhaven?
You know for a solid fact, though you have never taken advantage of it yourself because you are not magically inclined, that the University of Infinity pays gold for expended spell slots put into their energy reserves.
So I will mention this.
I do have a lot of spell slots.
I
As
could
do
do
I.
that too.
If you're willing to sell some.
Yeah.
Since we're just like used to traveling and used to just like staying in new cities and having to earn money along the way, would we know any other methods or?
I'm sure, like, if I went healing at the clinic or that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could
Or
absolutely
even
go
just, or even
to...
just like work for a day somewhere.
Yeah, you could go to the Jackhaven Hospital and offer to help with healing if they need help with healing. As people who are well travelled and would be used to making money in other cities, you have a kind of an inkling into where the best spots to put on a sort of busking performance would be.
Yeah, you could do backflips.
I could totally do backflips just for money.
Do bird backflips count?
Burp
If you
flips.
don't use your wings.
That's true.
I
That
mean,
makes
I
them
could
all
just-
the more impressive.
I could
They're
just go to
very
I could just go to
shape for
Fantasy
it.
Grafton Street and just like fucking just start doing flips.
If I go back in the shop, what would be the cheapest tin whistle I could find?
The one that's like 10 gold.
I could pay 10 gold and then go busking. Because
Yeah.
I've got high performance.
Yeah.
But
No,
they
no,
all
you
they all
do the
have.
performance, and I just start like just
Oh.
flipping.
Yeah!
But don't all of those tin whistles have some form of spell that we don't know what it does on them?
Oh,
That's very true.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Only 6 of them had spells on them.
No, only 6 of them had conjuration on them.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
What you could do is you could buy some of the enchanted ones, the magical ones, and then bring them to just a better antiques dealer who can properly appraise things.
Oh, goodness.
This sounds legit to me.
I mean, that does too.
This is getting complicated.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the hospital to help with healing for the day. That should be useful.
I'll go to the university.
I'm gonna get Galmondo to give me money for this.
I'll go to the hospital.
Okay.
I'll go busking. I'll go singing on the side of the street.
I feel terrible about being. Oh no, we have to.
You can busk outside the hospital.
Okay, let's go back and go busk outside the
Okay.
hospital.
Sick people love that.
Sad people are more likely to give you money.
Oh yeah.
Because you're
Do
cheering
those
them up.
lonesome ballads.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lanny
What's
told
the-
us.
Was
Sing
he, like,
happy
really-
songs for the sick kids.
I'll sing happy songs for the sick kids,
Okay,
but then when it gets
there we go.
later, I'll sing lonesome ballads about how.
It's like Trick or Treat for Temple Street, but it's in April.
Lanny just pulls out a pocket watch and says, maybe about 2 hours?
Yeah,
Mhm.
sounds good.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, we will start with the clerics who have gone to the fantasy equivalent of, I'm gonna say the Rotunda, because
Why?
it's
Yeah.
the only...
The matter? I mean, the
I
Rotunda.
want, I want babies, though.
Only baby.
Only babies. Where's the babies? Heal the babies. Here's the babies.
Welcome to the world. One day you will die.
Sasha is strictly forbidden from any midwifery whatsoever.
It's an important lesson to learn early.
I'm pretty sure that's how I was born.
First 5 seconds of your life. Remember, this isn't permanent.
Pretty sure that's the first words Sasha ever said to me.
Yeah.
Have you both got a holy symbol on your person?
Yes. I have the symbol of Sunni.
Okay.
I
I assume you have a
Several.
an amulet of the Raven Queen
Yeah.
in at least every pocket, if
Yeah,
not 2 in each. Once you show your holy symbol, which basically marks you as a person of the cloth, they let you in. Keiko, you are given the job of helping to deliver babies for the day. You deliver 3 really cute elves and 1 really average looking dwarf baby. The baby dwarf looks like a sweet potato.
I'm the sweetest.
that's amazing.
Sweet potato.
He doesn't cry, he just like gurgles a little bit and then looks up at you like, you're my mom now.
Oh, we have a child. Great.
No, the mother's here.
Give me my child! I want to eat it.
No, don't eat the baby.
We're gonna make sweet potato pie. Okay. Basha, you are sent into the intensive care unit to sort of, I guess, soften the blow for the parents whose children are not necessarily going to live very long.
Okay.
Please don't give out your pamphlets here.
They're so applicable.
Just sign it. It's a word that says no soliciting.
Just
No
ours, no
preaching.
bills.
No preaching.
Do I need to expend any? If I'm healing people, do I need to expend any spell slots here?
Yeah, you can decide how many spell slots you're going to extend, and I'm going to pay you per spell slot.
Okay. If I do prayer for healing, that's a lot of people. or
Is
more
that, what level spell is that?
people.
Second.
Second level, so you get 20 gold pieces per expenditure of that spell.
Okay.
Do I get paid per baby I deliver?
We can do it that way as well.
Yeah.
You get 10 gold per
I'll
baby you
expend it.
deliver, but
10 gold?
you'll have to expend
Well, yeah.
4 spell slots.
You're
Or-
holding the baby like, I think this baby's worth 10 gold.
It's the parents trying to buy their baby,
Okay.
so you know.
How much you want for it?
Would you pay 10 gold for a sweet potato? A single sweet potato?
I mean, sometimes.
I mean, it's gurgling and cute.
They're really good.
Do you want to buy the baby? No, we're not
No,
doing human
do-
trafficking.
No,
No,
my goodness,
no,
no,
thank
the
you.
dwarf
Not even doing
trafficking
dwarf
anyway.
trafficking.
No.
Okay.
Okay, in that case, I would expend 3 level 1 and 1 level 2.
Okay, that's 50 gold.
Cool.
So,
I'll expend 2 level 1 and 2 level 2.
so that's 20, 40, 60. 60 gold. Alright.
Do that. Okay.
That's me enough.
Doing good
One
at
for
the
each.
hospital.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Manius. Because he doesn't hate you, Garmondo will give you 35 gold pieces for that
Okay.
gold necklace, but only because it used to belong to your man's steerage from down the road. And he's really happy that he got his hands on it because he's been looking at it for a while.
That's who it was. I did know his face.
He works down the docks. He's the first time he's been back in the city in 6 months and he's still wearing that necklace. Oh my God, I'm so happy I have it now. I know, it's gorgeous, isn't it? We can totally fence it off to someone else.
I kind of feel like he just shoots the shit with him for like a few hours.
Yeah, and then just
Yeah.
talk trade, like
Yeah.
how's your ma doing and how's the business going and what's
Business booming.
Peckham up to these days? Like, does he still have that limp?
I mean, yes, he's got, I don't know how many a back alley snake oil keyless he has gone to try and get it done. And he won't go to a hospital. I don't know why he won't go to a hospital.
He doesn't like magic. He had that one bad experience with Thunderwave and he just never wants to see a magician again.
Yeah, that's going to be kind of difficult, isn't it?
I tried to tell him that over several pints and it never seems to sink in.
But
I know you don't like him, it's fine. He's not here. You can talk shit about Peckham if you want.
You can.
Lanius doesn't care.
I don't.
Akika and Ged,
Okay.
are you guys outside the hospital?
Yeah, I want to be close to
You want to do some fantasy busking?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
like-
you're singing and you're doing
Yeah, like-
alternative parkour.
Specifically, like, for the kids, I want to, like, you know, like, because, I mean, these are sick kids, so, you know, I want to, like, you know, keep them
Balloon animals and
entertained.
face paint.
I mean, yeah, sure, why not?
You have a disguise kit?
No.
Then no.
Okay, that's
No,
good.
I don't even have one I could lend you. I'm
But
sorry.
you can do
Ged might have
cool
one.
capoeira shit.
No.
Yeah, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just like, I mean.
Oh
that'd be
yeah,
Break
you
dancing.
can, like, everybody was kung fu fighting.
great. Oh yeah.
Do
just,
like a
full on.
rousing rendition of
Are you
everybody
charging
was
the
kung fu
sick
fighting.
kids?
No, they're just
No,
busking. They
we're
just
just
have,
busking.
they have Lanius's hat just
The money doesn't make
money
any
is
noise.
really quiet,
It falls in.
roll me performance checks,
That
please.
wouldn't be acrobatics, wouldn't it? I'm doing 6 flips. I'm literally being an acrobat.
Roll me performance.
God
We'll
damn.
see if you get to roll anything else.
That's a 6.
20.
Nice.
Is that a nat 20?
Yeah, it's been
Nice.
And is there any chance I could try charm them with my fairy presence? My
What
fey
does
presence?
what does your fey presence do?
trying to charm the children.
No, anybody nearby, any passersby.
And suddenly
Once
we're
per
in
short
town.
rest, as an action, cause each creature in a 10-foot cube from you to make a wisdom saving throw, or become charmed or frightened by you until the end of your next
Are
turn.
you going for charm or are you going for fright?
Charm! I want money! I want them to give me more money.
That's some intimidating flute playing.
Frightening people also tends to make money fall out of them in my experience of punching things in video games.
Oh goodness.
I'll roll just a straight wisdom save for
The
a
people.
general
The
purpose.
average
Yeah.
passerby.
Well,
Yeah.
with a natural 20, you've made bank.
Yeah.
I want more back.
Adds a 13. What's your save?
Where are we? 14.
Oh,
Hey,
okay. The general public is suitably charmed by you enough that their attention is taken away from you, so they don't actually notice that you're just like.
That's true. I'm just having fun with the kids. To be
You're
honest.
doing, what's your one from that one vine?
Oh, yeah.
the dance teacher.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just having a laugh with the kids. It's fine.
Yeah, you're just sitting
Yeah.
and chatting. It's like, this is how I got this scar, and this is how I got this scar. And
I
this is
punched a
picture
sword
of my
yesterday.
girlfriend. You did punch a sword
I did.
yesterday. Ged, when you check your hat at the end of the 2-hour period, there are 93 gold pieces worth of
Nice.
shrapnel in that hat.
Yeah.
Now we just need to get him back to the shop without a pump.
Hala,
Yeah.
you swan back into the university.
I'm so excited to be back here.
And the very, very nice signposts direct you to the energy storage building. And a very, very nice young apprentice, fresh-faced, probably about 18 years old. She's a really pretty human with a pixie cut. She doesn't have a name because I have no NPC names left.
I have a name. What's her name? I'm like, hey, you're pretty. What's your name?
Bucket. My name is Bucket.
Pronounced bouquet.
It's pronounced bouquet, but I like Bucket better. It just sounds better.
It does. It's a beautiful name.
Are you here to give us some spell slots?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know how many you want to give us so the thing doesn't take too much.
Let's say 2 level 1s and 1 level 2.
Okay, so that is 40 gold pieces. Can I just get you to put your hands, like one here and one here on this big prickly sort of glass orb, and just close your eyes and think about casting spells, but don't actually do it. And you're down 3 spell slots.
Okay.
But Bucket very graciously hands you 40 gold.
Ah.
Yay!
Okay.
Thanks, Bucket, because like I'm gonna use this gold to go help save the city. So
Oh, really?
yeah, so it's gonna be.
Well, if you don't die in the process. Do you want to get a drink later?
Yeah, I'm staying in the Stag's Head to enter the Stag Lars.
Ooh, okay. I'm in room 6A in dormitory B. So either you come find me or I'll come find you.
Okay,
Say
I'm gonna just write that down.
an hour after sundown, maybe?
Dormitory B.
Room 6A.
Yeah, if I'm not dead, I'll see you then.
See you later.
Date get.
40 gold and a date. Somebody call bucket.
The 2 hours pass and you all meet up back outside Garmando and Galdebrand's fabulous antiques.
Lanius is trying on jewellery he will never buy.
It's like necklaces, like
Yeah.
hanging off his ears, and like you know when you make necklaces into fake tiaras.
Yeah.
He's like, I really like these spacers, but I don't want to like misshape my ears.
I'm like gonna immediately go over and just start helping you out. Just
Yeah.
like this one here, like this one matches your hair.
Oh.
The green on you is so nice.
Thank you, Cuddle
It's so
Oh my gosh.
okay. You know, sure.
What?
Tally up your amounts and tell me your total.
Please.
He
Okay.
hands over the 35 gold.
Okay, so
67.
35.
108.
Wow. Okay, and I have 81. Is that everyone?
I got 40. Can I keep like 5 because I had
Yeah.
no gold, but I can give you
Well-
35.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, if we all give,
You only need to pay
We only need
150.
150.
Yeah.
So
So, Lanius, do you want to give the 35 or do you want a bit
That's
less?
Do you know what,
15,
guys?
You can take the
25.
35.
quiet in the library! We're gonna do the maths next time on Dungeons and Dragons.
Yay.
No, we're gonna do the maths next time on Dublin and Dragons.
Because that's the name of the show.
Yes.
That's the name of the
It
show. I
is.
said it wrong the first time. God damn it.